You're listening to Neural Newscast, exploring the stories, history, and ideas that shape our world. This is NNC.
Neural Newscast Global. I'm Andrew Lindbeck. Today is November 11th, 2025. On this day in 1918, the Armistice of Compiègne was signed, effectively ending the fighting in World War I and marking the beginning of peace negotiations. This pivotal moment, celebrated as Armistice Day, brought relief to a war-weary world after 4 years of devastating conflict. Let's take a look at world news. Authorities in Pakistan say a bombing at Islamabad's district courts kills at least 12 and injures dozens, according to local officials and AP. Samuel Green joins us with the latest.
At least 12 people are killed in a bombing at Islamabad's district courts, police say. AP reports the blast prompts a citywide security sweep as officers seal the complex and launch a manhunt. Hospitals say they are treating dozens of wounded and appeal for blood donations. The Interior Ministry says forces are on high alert nationwide. No group claims responsibility. Officials warn of possible follow-on attacks as investigators analyze explosives debris. This is Samuel Green for Neural Newscast.
For political insight, here's what's new. A Utah judge orders a new congressional map after finding the GOP-drawn lines likely violated the state constitution, according to court filings in AP. Here's Sarah Wheaton with more.
A Utah state judge rejects the GOP-drawn congressional map and orders a new plan that creates one Democratic-leaning district for 2026, according to the ruling. Court filings say the original map likely diluted urban voters and violated the state constitution. Republican legislative leaders say redistricting belongs to lawmakers, not courts. Voting rights groups call the decision a win for fair representation. Appeals are expected, and control of Utah's 4 House seats could shift. This is Sarah Wheaton for Neural Newscast.
Updates from around the globe are next.
Iraqis vote in parliamentary elections that will shape the next government's coalition talks and foreign policy, election officials say. AP reports checkpoints tighten nationwide as the Electoral Commission pledges swift preliminary results. Powerful blocs linked to armed groups compete with reformist parties born of 2019 protests. Turnout will influence bargaining over cabinet posts and the premiership in the days ahead. This is Daniel Grove for Neural Newscast.
Hey there, this is Chad Thompson, founder of Neural Newscast. If Neural Newscast helps you feel more informed, I invite you to explore more of what we do. For all our shows, including deep dives and special reports, visit neuralnewscast.com.
Updates from the business world. Reuters reports Visa and Mastercard agreed to a proposed settlement with U.S. merchants to cap and lower some credit card swipe fees. From the Science Desk, here's what's new. Researchers report in Nature Methods that angstrom-level imaging tracks DNA motion and repair in real time. Let's turn to health news. The FDA's proposed limits on fluoride supplements draw pushback from pediatric dentists who warn of cavity prevention gaps, according to the American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry. Now, let's explore environmental stories. A study in Nature Geoscience finds a fingerprint of a slowdown in the Atlantic overturning circulation, with implications for regional climate, researchers say. Now, let's share the latest in entertainment. An appeals court overturns Squid Game, actor Oh Young-soo's sexual misconduct conviction, and prosecutors may seek a further appeal, AP reports. Lydia Holmes has more on this.
A South Korean appeals court overturns Squid Game, actor Oh Young-soo's sexual misconduct conviction, AP reports. The 80-year-old, who played Player 001 in Netflix's hit series, has the verdict set aside. Prosecutors have 1 week to appeal to the nation's Supreme Court. The case stems from an alleged 2017 incident, which Oh denies. His lawyer calls the ruling a just result. This is Lydia Holmes for Neural Newscast.
Turning to our next story. In culture, tributes pour in for Oscar-nominated actor Sally Kirkland after her death at 84, according to family statements shared with media. More ahead in entertainment. Celebrity news and pop culture highlights.
Sally Kirkland, the Oscar-nominated actor known for Anna, dies at 84, her family says, according to Variety. She amassed more than 250 screen credits, from The Way We Were and JFK to Bruce Almighty, and once worked with Andy Warhol at the factory. Relatives say she entered hospice 2 days before her death after a long illness. In 2024, supporters launched a GoFundMe to aid her recovery from infections, falls, and a dementia diagnosis. This is Emma Blackwell for Neural Newscast.
That concludes today's Neural Newscast. For extended coverage and to join our community of informed citizens, visit neuralnewscast.com and subscribe wherever great podcasts are found. I'm Andrew Lindbeck. We'll talk soon.
That's it for today's episode of Neural Newscast, where AI meets accountability. Catch up on past episodes at neuralnewscast.com. And don't forget to follow or subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Neural Newscast fuses real and AI-generated voices for fast, quality news. AI creates, humans review. We aim for accuracy, but errors can happen. Verify key details. Learn more at nnewscast.com.